Like every time this dude makes the phone call that there's a beef to come with the blam, you know what I'm saying? You getting pulled over either right when you're about to get there or right when you leaving the crib. It was like bro, like they were just sitting there like they're watching a movie. And this dude was entrapping everybody.
Yeah, but then you got people though that will defend it and be like, "Oh, that's that 90s shit. Nobody cares about that anymore. That the no snitching thing, whatever. We're just entertained.
But
That's what
that's
it's
what I'm
about."
saying. This whole it's not all of them because look, half of this generation don't know how to fight. They don't know how to fight. They rather pick up a gun, run in the street, and do a drill than actually shoot a fair one with somebody. Then you got the other side that's like, oh no, you tell her, you touch me, I'm telling. Or they run the streets like, for instance, I'm gonna tell you about this dude, right? I always go into these stories because it brings me flashbacks. There was a king, and dude was a gun clapper. This dude was a straight drill. This dude was one of the main dudes that would get busy, busy. And he goes to prison, he comes home. I guess he felt sour, he felt whatever. So when he comes home, he's on parole. He gets popped with a gun. He's on parole. Nobody knows what happened. So this guy decides to work a deal with the detectives that he's gonna start turning in individuals that have guns and all this for him to get out of his situation. And he would start beefs in the neighborhood and then make a phone call and be like, "Yo, come down with the joint. You coming down? Yeah, I'm calling the cab right now." So he would turn around, call the detective, tell the detective, "Yo, the guy's at this block. He's gonna be jumping in the cab and he's coming to this address. He's got one on him." And that's how he would set up the narratives. So he would go to neighborhood, start a beef. People will know there's a beef going on. He make the phone call and line the people up coming to help this piece of shit. So he kept setting people up. Now people started catching on. So one day we call him and we're like, "Yo, come through." So we show him something. We're like, "Yo, look what we got." It was all a setup for us to really believe if he was or he wasn't. And we call him to the crib, we show it to him, we hide it right in front of him. Boom, we're like, "Yo, we're gonna leave. Yo, you get into any beef, you be getting into mad beef. So that way you ain't gotta call nobody. Shit is hot, just go right there and grab it." So he's like, "All right, no doubt, bet, bet, bet." So dude bounces, he leaves the crib. So we all look at each other, it's like four of us there. We're like, "Get that shit the fuck out the crib." They get it out the crib. Yo, not even half an hour later, tactical team hits the fucking crib, blows the doors down, blows everything down, goes right to the stash. Is there paperwork on him? No. But is he a rat? Of course he's a rat. So since there's no paperwork on this dude, he's wiggling around since he was that main dude to other chapters talking about, "Oh, they just hating on me. They ain't no paperwork on me. They ain't no this on me." But the dude was a straight up fucking confidential informant. And his confidential number would show up on indictments, but nobody knew it was him. We did. Our side had a feeling it was him, but the other side, since there was no paperwork,
Wow.
and he was causing all the havoc. He would start the beefs with
What he did was like entrapment.
he was doing the same basically. He was doing entrapment with the police, but
Right, that's what I'm saying.
right, but he was the one causing the havoc, and he'll come and be like, "Yo, I got beef. Come hold me down." Dudes are coming out of work, coming from wherever, coming to help this piece of shit in a cab and whatever to defend him. And he had them lined up. And bro, a lot of people it was like 8 people that went to jail with different gun charges because but everybody attributed to it being East New York, it being hot. You know what I'm saying? Police everywhere. So, bro, they would jump in a cab with a book bag. Boom, police grabbing them. Bro, it took a minute for everybody to click. Like every time this dude makes the phone call that there's a beef to come with the blam, you know what I'm saying? You getting pulled over either right when you're about to get there or right when you leaving the crib. It was like bro, like they were just sitting there like they're watching a movie, and this dude was entrapping everybody, and
That's
there's no
crazy.
paperwork on him because he was an informant. You understand what I'm saying? So
Right.
when they voted up, they would never put his real government name in nothing. They would just put confidential informant or CI, confidential informant, and blah blah blah. And he showed up on multiple indictments, and a lot of people still defended this dude. Talk about, nah, you crazy. This dude was letting everybody. And when I'm telling you, this dude used to let it go. He was the wild wild west cowboy in train stations. One time they got into a beef in this train station, started letting off. Police was right at the turnstile, chased them down, everything, got away. This dude was one of them wild cowboy dudes, like out of control. But once he got caught with it, he start he ain't know how to get out of it. So he started cooperating. And now instead of taking your time like a man, you set up half the fucking people that was down with you coming to hold you down. So that's why it's like it's very important nowadays, bro, to just do what you do with the people you love and the people you trust. And if you gonna go into them streets, be prepared for somebody telling you, because somebody is going to tell on you. Eventually, somebody's going to tell on you. It's just a matter of time. So, you know what I mean? Why even do it, bro? You know?
You know, it's crazy because I was just watching, I think, this Tony Yayo interview on Vlad, and he said though, like, just because they a snitch don't mean that they don't get busy though. They still killers, they still do all the stuff like that, but they are who they are.
Dude,
You
there was a
know,
rat. There was a rat. Oh, here in Long Island, right? One of the official dudes out here. This dude was like the boogeyman. He was like a Gucci man. He had people under the pressure. Dude was a fucking informant. Niggas had paperwork on him. He was setting people up, and this dude would run down on you. Call him a rat or something. This dude would run down on you with the blam. Talking about, yo, you talking shit about pistol whipping dudes, right? Yo, and this dude was a certified rat, and he was running down on dudes, and he would let it go. But he gets caught. He's like, all right, I got caught. This guy's doing this guy's doing that, this guy, and come right back out and do the same thing. So that's why I'm telling you, like, yo, it's bro, these dudes, bro, nowadays, bro, that's why it's not even, you can't even get into beefs no more because you don't even know what's going on no more, bro. That Gucci man he sealed the, the streets is over thing that everybody keeps preaching about. Yo, I like I said, that's not the Gucci man. That's not pregnant Gucci man, bro. Something happened, bro. Something happened, bro.